Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we continue our early exploration of Total War Pharaoh. We have just a few more hours left from this early access weekend and we're gonna give a go to the second faction that we have access to, the Canaanites with Irsu. I don't know if you've seen my previous episodes, but I've really struggled to learn as much as possible in the shortest time possible. And even though in the beginning I was quite excited and had a lot of energy, as time went by, recording on one hand, but also playing on my own whenever I took a break, I started getting more and more tired. So just watching those episodes, I realized, man, I am so bad at this game. But I spend a lot more time just exploring afterwards, trying to figure out more of the mechanics, trying to figure out the battles, and I'll be honest, I'm really enjoying this game. It is a good Total War game, but I am a fan of Total War Troy, I am a fan of Total War Thrones of Britannia. I'm sure that for some people, they will know what that means, for good or for worse. There are people who have enjoyed these games and know what's good in them, so they can get on board with this, and there are people who really hated the Saga games, so they might be on the other side of the fence. Still, I really feel like it's a really enjoyable game. I'm sure many of you will enjoy it as well. So join me at least in 2 weeks time when we have the full release, and we're gonna do a full Ramses campaign. Most likely with Ramses we'll be playing, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's so much to do and so many plans to make and of how we approach things that it's going to be fun. But for now, let's just take a look at the Canaanites. I've brought my coffee, it's very early in the morning, probably you can hear it in my voice. We have Irsu here, the Ravager. As a savage warlord and raider, Irsu hopes to prey on the fragility of civilization and reap the rewards of the chaos that follows. In the heart of Canaan, he basks in his stolen wealth, eager to add to his hoard.
Who dares to challenge me?
We have Moloch as a god. We're not really going to take a look at the units. We will see them within the game and we will see how we can get better units quicker. We have as buildings, we have forced labor compound, workforce growth +3, income for food +75, production of all resources increased by 50%, but reduce happiness by 3. Okay, that is an interesting building. Irsu's gold tally quarters, a limit of 1 for this building, but it will provide us with +2 to legitimacy, +5 to happiness, +5 to influence, and +30% production of all resources. Man, these bonuses are really good. There definitely has to be a downside somewhere here. And I haven't played this faction yet. I've only played with Ramses just because I wanted to have the first view with you. Irsu's work camp, recruitment slots +2, recruitment rank +2, battle loot +10%, and raiding income +10%. Okay, so it's a lot about raiding. Let's take a quick look at the faction summary here. Strengths and weaknesses, faction buildings, quick resource gain, great. More battle loot, great. Resource buildings cannot be upgraded. Ooh, so it's a nice change here. They are city dwellers. We are building buildings. They're not a horde mechanic like we had with the Amazons, for example, in Total War Troy. But it is focused on looting the world. Very interesting. Faction units, well armored, great at melee, slow at vulnerable to terrain. The commands decrease civilization state. Once again, very interesting. More income from raiding, stance, and sacking. Pre-regard on sensitive horse, suggested position, Egyptian first commander or Hittite high commander. Okay. Well, so terrain and weather in Canaan, rain tends to be more common than either in Egypt or Anatolia. It makes range combat more difficult, so in turn Canaanite units are better at melee, with some of them capable of vanguard deployment. Their armor is either medium or heavy, which protects them well, but weighs them down in warmer weather or muddy terrain. Okay, something to be looking for. This is the intro which we've seen, but we'll probably listen to the narrator. You either die young or live long enough to become a warty old crocodile with 1,000 scars like me. These great kingdoms will forget me when I'm done, unless I leave a scar on them so big that they will remember my name forever and be afraid to speak it. All the royal ducklings waddling into my reach. Chaos, anarchy, blood in the water. I love it. The old crocodile is coming, ducklings.
Canaan is a wild and savage place, filled with the lost and helpless, begging for Egypt's succor. Instead, Egypt's trade suffers raiding and rebellion at the hands of sadistic warlords, eager to spit on my kindness. Now I hear rumor of one more brutal than any other, a rising threat by the name of Irsu. It is said he thrives on disorder and thirsts only for battle. Instead of letting him sack and pillage the southern Canaanite towns that bring him closer to Egypt, perhaps such a beast could be tamed and directed towards the lands of Hatti to the north. He cannot be allowed to gain too much power, for his whims may bring him to the heart of Egypt, to wreak ravage and ruin upon my throne.
Here we are. Let me lower the volume here before I forget. Okay, so here we are on the map. What do we have? We have one village here, right? Only one. Yes, we have only one village in the region of Damascus, where we have some food production, 190 livestock pastures, and yes, one level and nothing more. Then we have forced labor compound. We will have to see. I guess this building is okay to have this early on, but happiness will go down by a lot, so we will need to be capturing the area quicker and establish ourselves here. Why is it at -9? What else is going on? So, oh, -6 from taxes, -3 from buildings, okay. And then we have a native master field, which is awesome because it gives us access to 200 axes and some clubmen. So at least we have a way to recruit decent units. But we will start with this village. Let's see, what do we have here? 4 axes, 2 archers, and 4 200 axes, plus a heavy spear unit with our commander. Well, let's get on the battle map. Battles I've started enjoying a lot more. I'll repeat once again the observation that I have. The battles do feel like Total War Troy, with the small difference being that they are slower in the way that when one unit fights another, it takes a lot more time for them to break or to destroy one another, which gives you enough time to do tactical maneuvers on the battle map. I'm just gonna deploy quickly these 200 axes. I'm thinking that they'll be using their ranged troops, so it's probably a better idea, I am thinking, to spread them out and just try to engage quicker with some of their ranged troops, with some of their melee troops, in a way where their ranged troops become slightly more useless. Or at least they hit their own men, rather than take down a lot of our troops. So we're gonna put archers on each side. We're gonna have these axes, which will bring to the battlefield, and I'll keep the general over here. For now, let's just quickly engage with whatever we find here. Okay, go forward. Now I'm going to bring the rest of the troops forward. We'll bring this axe over here. We'll bring... yeah, I'll try to make a slightly smaller column here. Yeah. And we're gonna go after this archer there. Yeah, this unit is going to take some damage for now, just because of being attacked in the back. But we're gonna support them soon. Here we're going to make a nice small column, just so that it can sneak in between and get to this archer there. We're gonna use our archers to attack them. A few losses here and there do not matter. His general is running away, which gives me the perfect opportunity to go ahead and just do a back charge here. He has turned his attention towards us, but I feel like at this point I'm just gonna focus on taking him down, and then we're gonna focus on the general. At the end of the day, we can bring the rest of the units forward as well, right? Probably even bring one of these axe units through here. And with the other one, there is another archer unit here, so I'm going to make another small, like, look at that. Yeah, we did a lot of damage there. We're gonna make another small column here, and we're gonna bring these axes through the side of the map. And look at where we're fighting here. Just look how good it looks with the benches. The attention to detail was never missed in Total War games. Whoever is working in the graphics department in this, who work on these details, are really doing a nice job. Okay, good. So we've broken them there. We're going to attack over here this general. Yeah, we're gonna go forward here. For the moment, this axe unit, I want him to target that archer. Our archers will target these raiders. Let's see how we can attack him. How very interesting with these small forests here, how they hide their troops. You don't see these too often in previous games. Okay, let's work together here. Is this a good range for a few arrows? Not really. Gonna try to move away. And then I will target his general. Yeah, go forward there. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, you got caught. We're going to engage with you as well. These archers, let's move them forward. Yeah, and I will bring you on this side. As soon as these archers break, we'll do a quick charge. Great. Let's push here towards these axes. Let's bring the rest of them forward. Maybe even capture something. Good. Move forward. Our general is very tired, but he's okay otherwise. I am going to retreat this unit. No point in keeping it in battle and take more losses. Okay. And now we're gonna focus on the general. Over here we've done our job, and finally there's only one more general left. Archer, let's bring you over there. Okay, we'll stop firing arrows, because we might be hitting our own men. And we're just going to speed it up. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's run away. Actually, no. Let's stay here. Let's do melee. As we will be bringing our axe units with a nice charge from the backs, and they should pretty much call it. Yeah, we're gonna retreat our archers now, and there it is. A nice start to the day. I do remember loving Total War Shogun. That is the only game in which I truly loved the multiplayer arena. Mostly because I do like having that customizable character which we had, you know, the general, which you could have different helmets and armors and all that, and you had to do different things within the map in order to unlock them. Really loved that. I'm really sad that they didn't bring it back in any of the other Total Wars. But I do remember playing that a lot, and because I was working really hard at the time, I think I just got a new job at the time, if I remember correctly. I used to wake up early in the morning, you know, just to play a bit, and I didn't have a whole lot of time. So for one battle or two battles, I would jump into the multiplayer. Sorry about that. So I would jump into the multiplayer, do a battle or two, and then get on with my day. But it was really exciting and a lot of fun, and somehow that gave me so much happiness to go forward with my day. It felt like I've played an entire campaign or something. What else are we going to bring in? Probably having a few of the Shasu tribesmen could also be good. Mostly because they have this armor-piercing ability. Right, this one don't. So we're gonna bring a few clubmen in the army as well. It's very important to take these roles into consideration. I mean, having a few of these clubmen in your army means that the armor that the troops have in battle will go down quicker, will be reduced quicker. So then you're starting to do... then you're starting to do more damage to them using your other units or using your archers, which is a very interesting way to play tactically, in my opinion. Let's see, Prudent in Victory, Ancillary Chance plus 15% and Battle Loot plus 20%. Yep, let's bring that. And for now we're gonna go towards having more melee defense. We get here a common large shield, 10% missile resistance, 8 armor, and a spear which gives us damage versus large plus 8, and spear wall formation. This is what we're starting with. I'm gonna construct some food, bring in some happiness. Let's see, as far as Royal Decree goes, it seems like there are a few unique researches. The uncommon ancillary chance plus 15%. Well, for now, on one side I could go for less upkeep, but maybe it's not the right time. It's still early on. Recruitment rank could help us a lot. Let's start. Let's start with recruitment rank. So we're gonna go on this path. We're gonna take extra experience per... No, let's go with longer festival. Let's cancel the penalties that we're getting here from the forced labor compound. We're gonna do with that. We're gonna go with happiness. And that should be about it. Yes, we can upgrade a few settlements and all that, but there's no real point in doing it. Probably we should focus more on the capital city. Now, we cannot reach Damascus. What do they have here? Shrine of Moloch and a trading post, but they don't have any kind of fort. We're gonna bring this army closer and we're gonna recruit 2 more units. Let's bring in 2 more of these tribesmen. Do I want to upgrade anything? If I go to the next level here, that would give us access to medium units. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna take us 1 more workforce, which we will get in 1 turn. Okay, and the turn. Okay, and we're gonna do the upgrade here. We could have gone for this shrine before going forward, but at this point it's too late. And so let's just push forward to Damask.
I take what I want.
Probably 2 siege towers is better than anything else. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. I feel like they might sally out against us. Far as an outpost goes, let's take a look at diplomacy, or the attitude towards us. Okay, so Damascus doesn't like us. Byblos is neutral to us, but the rest of the factions do like us, which makes things a bit difficult. Because this tells me that maybe I should just go out and either raid Egypt or raid Egypt or raid the Hittites. I still want to expand. I'm looking around, yeah, there's bronze here, stone, gold, wood. At the end of the day, even some basic income can help us a lot. I'm also thinking of building a secondary army. As soon as we take over Damascus and I go over to Java, we'll probably build another army. Start recruiting here some troops and then go to Gubla. Maybe that is the plan. We shall see. It really depends. They decided to sally out against us, and we're gonna take the battle. They don't have anything too impressive except for these medium warriors. I guess the charge of these two-handed axes can also be bad if they catch us on the wrong foot. But let's see, so a slight downhill, which makes me think that I should be mixing these troops like this, so that we can support 1 unit of axes with 1 unit of clubmen. The clubmen will break down the armor while the axes are doing some damage. We'll have some two-handed axes on the flanks, which we will be using to do some sort of hammer and anvil tactic. Keep the general, keep our archers, let's get this started. Now they have to sally out against us, they have to move towards us, so we don't need to get engaged here too early. Now I'm curious how they thought this would work, to be honest. Because he really does not have a good way to take care of all of us. Yeah, we'll bring you here. On this side we're gonna do something like this. Yep, we're gonna surround them here. Let's fire a bunch of arrows into the middle here. Here's to go forward. Okay, so he did get the charge on us there. Good. Everybody's engaged there. So far so good. As you can see, there are 20% armor while we are at 83, so you can see the effect. And here we are at 50, so you can see the effect of the clubman. Good. We'll do another charge here. Yeah, we'll retreat this unit. We do not want to lose it. Nice, good charge there. We're gonna prepare another charge here. And if we draw in their attention, there is no point in not using this unit. We just don't want to lose it, so. Good. Yep, everything is good here. Apparently this unit took a beating from... Of course, this is a light warrior, light clubman, and these were medium units. Okay, let's quickly bring one of these axes forward. Let's bring Irsu into the fight as well. Okay, nice damage overall. And here we have done it. Just a second longer, let's take it. I'm trying to take out the general. Perfect. I have never found out whether attacking a general and taking him out gives you a better chance to gain auxiliaries. But somehow I always do it because I'm imagining that that would be the case. Get our replenishments.
I am the greatest.
Good. Royal decree with the longer festival is in effect. This should be a nice auto resolve. And there we have it. We have the capital city of the region. Did it not become our capital also? No. I wonder if we can move it. What else do I want in this army? Now, if I was to compare the clubmen to the axes have less armor, less morale, less health, but they have 5 more damage. Or 5 more melee attack, +1 to damage and +1 to charge. We're not gonna recruit any more of these troops here. Or I could, but then I will have to change them around. Workforce, replenishments, we have a Grand Temple of Moloch. As far as buildings go, what's unique here? A Traveler Zine could be helpful to move around the map. Irsu's Gold Tally Quarters, yeah, we know about that. A target yard to get some medium class archers. Infantry housing. We could get a lot of medium troops here, which would definitely help us. How much wood are we producing? 90. I think I will start with the Temple of Moloch. For a bit of favor, a bit of happiness. And I will bring in, let me bring in 2 more two-handed axes. Because I am thinking I will recruit another army and then we'll exchange some troops in between each other as this building will be upgraded and we can get some medium troops going forward. However, yeah, I still don't have enough stone. So it doesn't matter too much. Let's upgrade our general, or let's upgrade Irsu here. Now we have gained Hit Them Hard, an ability which decreases melee defense by 5, but increases melee damage and armor piercing by 20%. What did we gain as ancillary? Canaanite Consort increases diplomatic relations in the area by 5, that's good. Workforce growth plus 4. As far as the royal decree goes, we'll get the experience, and we're gonna go for martial nobility now. So it is 13 turns. Maybe we'll start with ancillary gains, uncommon ancillary chance, just to get some better stuff.
Fear me.
You've gained 2 points, so we can give you this, level 5 on Fortitude, getting that extra melee defense. He wants us to give him some bronze for a non-aggression pact. I don't care. They want a peace treaty? No, we want the full region. And we have our first ambition here. Warlike. Win 1 battle, get eager. For 10 turns, plus 10 morale faction-wide, plus 10 to melee defense, and plus 10 to melee attack. Okay. Or we could... Yeah, we're gonna get this. Borders? What borders? Warlike and Raider. Make sure that this faction is destroyed, and we can get some stone, which we want for the better units. We're going to go to the Canaanite trading post here, just getting a decreased upkeep, and get some of our movement back. It's enough to bring him over here.
Let's see who reckons themselves strong.
And I feel like we could get a bunch more access. For the moment. I don't need to upgrade anything else over here. And we will have our first end of the year, which will unlock a few more mechanics, right? Yes. Now let's see, on the Pillars of Civilization, we get +2 to replenishment while we are in this state. You now own this sword, like your father and your grandfather before him. Take pride in that legacy and thank the gods for the generosity. I feel like we've become a lot more prosperous when we start burning the world. At least that's what it seems like.
Let's fight.
I don't see any fort or anything, so we can just straight up attack the village. They do have a few troops available to them,
No loyalty in war.
but we should be able to do it. I think even an auto-resolve would work, but I also believe that we might take a lot of losses in the process, and there's no point in handicapping our army this early on. Let's see. Sweltering, ooh, that's bad. Yeah. Apparently we're going to fight in the heat. If we didn't want to fight in the fog, we're gonna fight in the heat. And I am going to apply the same plan, although they have a lot of troops. Let me take a look here. We would have 3-4 points of attack. We will get bottlenecked either way. I feel like having an opportunity here.
Axe warrior.
to engage them early on, it's better than not. And then we will support them. We will mix axes once again together with this clubman. And we'll have 2 units there, we'll have 2 units over here. Maybe we'll bring the general here as well, because the area is larger, and then we'll have our archers. We'll have another archer here, together with, let's see. Yeah, and I'll bring the rest of them here to the right. Okay. Now, as soon as the battle starts, we're gonna move inside. Let's bring the rest of the troops forward. I feel like I should keep you still. Okay, bring the rest forward, please, and thank you. We'll attack there, we'll bring the rest of them forward here. Okay, as soon as we're doing this attack here. Good. We're gonna turn our attention towards the ones which are attacking. Now I'm going to go after his general here. Bring you to the left, have one axe attack the archers, have the other axe, the other 2 axes, just bring them here to the right. You go over there, let's see. Yeah. You attack there, you attack here, you attack over this way. Good, good, good. So far, so good. We'll be holding the line here for a while. Yeah, let's engage here. Now with this axe, we're just gonna protect this area. Once again, we're gonna try to do even a small flanking maneuver here. I feel like it might be worth doing. Great. It's nice, we've broken the units here. We're gonna take 2 axe units and we're gonna bring them forward here. Over on this side, let's bring another axe unit. Good, a nice attack over there. Let's bring 2 units over here. Or maybe, no, we'll bring these ones, which have taken a lot of damage. And I will take the other ones with the shields, which still have some health here in the middle towards these archers. Okay. Good. So far so good. This might come back, which is a bit annoying. But what can you do? Okay, let's focus here then. Good. You will be joining us through here. These units are free, so let's bring them towards the center. I will try to get to hunting this general, and if not, if he's running away, we're going to engage the archers. I'm actually thinking of engaging the archers right now as they have been surrounded.
Fight for you, brothers!
Yeah, go towards the general there.
Irsu! Shoot them down!
I feel like we've pretty much broken them here. Oh, we forgot one of the units.
Misfortune! You will suffer! Never back down!
Let's see, archers, let's bring you towards this general here.
I am the strongest!
Okay, just a slight focus there on taking him down. The archers are engaged, we're going to engage these units as well. Okay, good enough. Let's push you forward.
Born to do battle! Meet your death! Send them arrows!
Okay, some losses, but nothing unexpected, I would say. We will keep you engaged over here.
Fight for your brothers! Gods have mercy! Slay them all! Warriors should be outside!
Good, let's focus on the general now.
You're dead! Wipe them
Let's bring the clawmen into the fight as well.
now!
And yes, we can fast forward it now. And that is it with the battle.
They all break
Good.
in the end.
Finally, we have fully occupied our region. Ambition has been fulfilled, so we're getting all of these resources, which is absolutely great for us, meaning that we can upgrade this to the next level so that we can bring in some medium class units. We could also start bringing in some gold, and I feel like that is very important to do, as it's most likely going to be our main trading resource for now.
Mine for the taking. Everything.
Local deities, let's see, what does Moloch give us? He is decently happy, so we can devote a general to him.
You can do.
For the building itself, we're getting +3 to melee defense on recruitment, workforce growth +6, prayer, so when we're visiting a temple we get 16 morale and another 18% damage resistance versus missiles. And for devoted general, +12% to melee damage and melee attack. Really good.
Irsu!
You have leveled up. Where do we want to go next? Catch your breath increases or regenerates some stamina. Enemy cannot retreat if attacked, but we cannot retreat either if we attack. Huh. Okay, that's an interesting trait or title. Lord of Ruin, increase battle loot by 100% but reduces happiness by 4. Okay, I feel like getting this. The one where the troops don't retreat. Good, I have you over there, and let's start with the recruitment. How many turns does it take for us to have this? 4 turns? I wouldn't spend 4 turns just yet. Happiness, increase recruitment cost. Reduce the upkeep of units but reduce happiness in the region and workforce growth. I'm thinking of increasing the food production by 20% and reduce the gold production. And I feel like that is a good start. Okay. Irsu's command here, let the world burn. Let's see. Increase the income from raiding and sacking until the next Shemzuhor. So if we activate this on Shemzuhor, if not used, and if we use it, let the world burn. During crisis or collapse, your armies will not be able to occupy settlements. Command your armies to lower the civilization state and receive bonuses as if they are nomadic people until the next Shemzuhor. Nomadic people are these people right here. Right, we have the sea people and the nomadic tribes, which will spawn in and they will attack different areas. Recruitment rank for generals and recruitment cost for generals reduced by 30%. I think I just want the proving grounds instead. Recruitment slots and recruitment rank. Just so we can bring in an army a lot quicker. Good, some ancillary gain, and next we are going to go towards this one, the martial nobility.
I love a challenge.
Yeah, with Irsu we're going to go once again to this trade, keep reducing the upkeep. And we will return, but for now, I feel like going on the attack. I don't see a reason why I would stay in the area for right now. And what we need to do in order to lower this, we have to see where these centers are, where these high-level cities are. So the prosperity rating of this region, right, or the civilization state right now, is mostly influenced by these 4 level 4 cult centers, right? There are 16 cities which have level 4, and if we burn them down, at that point it will start to go down. There are also 3 cult centers here of level 3. They have less of an impact. But that's how we have to do. That's how we have to think about it. Whether we go south, whether we go north, we will be looking for the cities and we're gonna try to burn them down. Now, I don't know very well where they are. I have an idea, at least by playing with Ramses. I know where they are in Egypt, but not 100% sure of where exactly they are.
Don't fall behind.
Do you have an alliance? You do not. Good.
Challenge me.
I am sorry, but we will have to engage you. A way station, a fort, and I believe we should take the fort away first.
Crush me. I hate waiting.
Good. We'll once again end the turn. We could go to level 2. We cannot go to level 3, but apparently we can go to level 2. And since we are here, why not? Let's go to level 2. Could probably get even more ranks, and he wants us to give him wood, so he's going to give us food. Sure, we're going to accept that. Reaching for the cellar, conquer a region focused on producing food. We can do that. Hold 5 settlements. We can do that. Or conquer a region which gives us stone. We're gonna go for food. And I feel like we could go with this one. Recruitment cost and construction cost reduced by another 10% and 5% respectively. No, not yet.
All mine.
Which other regions do you have in this area? Okay, so there are these ones. Stone and a lot more food. Which makes me think... Which makes me think that I'll be recruiting another army and we're gonna go and attack the rest of these.
There, quickly. Keep up.
Raiding? Oh, we cannot raid anymore. We needed 50% in order to do it. Look at that income generated from raiding. 983 food, 192 stone, and 60... Raiding in this game is definitely so much better. But let's start with the battle here.
Bloody the earth.
Just a quick one. I just wanted to go for the fort, but given that his army was in the way, I feel like this is the better choice.
Another day, another victory. I am the greatest.
Now,
Take.
I could sack the region, I could sack this waypoint, but
No mercy.
yeah, no, the resources are not worth it. Let's go towards its village. Okay, recruitment almost done, or the building is almost done here for our next level of recruits. Yeah, you want military access and to give you a bunch of resources, but not really. We're gonna go to war with you. Civilization prospers. So they have fertility for 4 more turns. They get workforce growth by plus 50. Bring in a heavy general, which is good in... Guess there's not much of a choice.
Son of Canaan.
Actually, we could have looked at personalities. But Let's see. The difference between these archers is it that much of a difference? The missile damage, yes, and a bit of range. But can we support it? I feel like I would bring in I would rather bring in some medium warriors here, medium club warriors. We'll start with the axes. Yes. Because that would be the smallest cost.
I take what I want. No loyalty in war.
Let's see.
Lay siege.
Okay, only one unit, a 200 axe infantry is coming from the fort, so we don't have to worry too much about it. We're gonna bring some siege ladders into the battle. Pending actions, ancillaries. Let's see, what do we have here? Common medium armor. Common heavy armor. We're gonna go for heavy. I feel like I prefer the clubs over the spears, even for our general.
Me again.
Sure, you can say that he's protecting himself against chariots, but let's be honest, what are the chances that we will be finding chariots here? Okay, good. End the turn. Peace treaty for food? Nope. They want to fight us. And they're bringing in a bunch of swords. Sure. Let's get a battle, another battle going. Okay, so we have reinforcements drawing from there. That's about it. Okay, well, we'll have 2 clubmen over here and 2 axes. I think that's all we need. And then we'll take the rest of these axes together with these ones. Archers, general, and finally we'll put on the flank the 2-handed axeman. Good, and I'll just charge the clubman over here and then use the axes.
Axe warriors! Warriors of Canaan! Fight for your
Good, good. And another nice charge over here.
with me!
Should pretty much take care of him. Like, he's doing a lot of damage, look at that.
Stronger than I thought!
He has quickly broken 50% of our armor for this clubman. But we should be able to bring them back quickly as well. Okay, with this army we're going to move them forward, even though they are attacking us as well. Although,
Irsu!
I am a bit curious at the moment whether they deployed on this side or whether they deployed on that side. Okay, the general is out, or one of the generals is out. There we have it. We're not gonna push any longer here, there's no point in doing it. It's probably going to retreat at the edge of the map and there's no point in getting tired. Okay, here are the rest of his units.
To battle!
Just gonna quickly redeploy here. And we'll run the rest of the troops here as well.
Always strong! Never back!
Axis to this side, let's push forward, 2, another 2,
Always strong!
2,
Warriors of Canaan!
and 2 around here. Together with our general somewhere around this area. He is a heavy unit, so I'm thinking that I might just be able to use him
Meet your death! Axe warriors!
to do a lot of damage there. Let's have these axes do this. Can go around.
Send them to mud! Bows release! Deadly aim! Yeah!
Good, bring our general.
Flee!
Clubman and axeman, you go forward. Let's not let his ranged troops damage us.
Never back
Bring
down!
you around here.
Bows of Canaan! Axe warriors! I will rip you to shreds! Slingers, fire! Shoot those arrows! Make
Good.
them pay!
Stay on him.
Axe warriors!
Let's quickly charge you. Let's bring a charge here as well.
Send them to Mort!
Axes, stay on those archers. Clubmen, stay on these javelins.
We will not
Let's quickly attack this general over here.
take you!
These axes go after those slingers. Yeah, we are done here. This unit, so we can focus on the general.
Who's ready? Release! Your skull will make a nice trophy. You tremble as you speak, coward.
Good.
This way, brothers.
Let's quickly charge there. They are broken over here.
March. With me.
Yeah, we can fast forward it. And there we have it. The battle has been done. And there it is. So now we're bringing in our next armies. We're recruiting a few more, and I believe we're going to start moving out soon.
Bloody the earth! Shatter their bones!
I would say that I don't want to stay too much at home. They'll probably want to go out raiding, but that is going to have to be something which will be for the next episode, which will be arriving in pretty much the shortest time that I can bring it to you. As soon as it starts, as soon as I finish recording, as soon as I start uploading, yeah, it's going to be online. So today we're gonna bring another episode, or maybe two, depends on how long I have left, to just explore this faction, show off Total War Pharaoh to you as much as I can, and in a better way than than the last time I did with Ramses. With this in mind, hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, do consider leaving a like, as you know, it helps YouTube channels in general. And until the next episode, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.